It is Ebroy or Unta or, and I'm in Wayzata, and I'm making a walking video of where the fake store. Well, the distortion is not fake, but what is fake is the they don't have any trons going there anymore. Those fucking bastards. They got rid of the trons. Okay, what I want to do this video a little different because I've been in Wayzata many times, and I noticed they're building a boardwalk. So you'll actually be able to walk along the lake, Lake Minnetonka, at least in this part of it. It looks like it's not going to be that terribly long. I wish they would build trons for people to ride. That's what I wish. I'll briefly talk about. There was a guy who had his kid was here. I don't know. He's probably around or something, maybe around that age. He's definitely got autism. Maybe I'll go a little bit in. Oh shit! This fucking thing is out. Where's the thing for the? I'm glad he's not here because of the language and things I talk about. And then I have to deal with bullshit and get pissed off and hate people. Yeah, this is known as Depot Park. Unfortunately, it won't be like a railroad park because there's not a lot of trons that come by here. He said, come. Depot Park. Coming onto or. He said, coming. Yeah. Onto or for the most part has been a year of shit so far. Most of it, unfortunately. Yeah, once I get through this part, I'll talk a little bit about the kid with autism, maybe comparing that to when I was growing up. Please show respect, please keep off. Where's that guy on Park Railroad? Okay, they're not running, but these are the fake trons that they have. Well, I don't know what happened here. I don't know if someone vandalized it or something. I don't know. A lot of people are assholes, though. And, I'm glad the guy in his fuck trophy left. I know he has got autism, but he probably wouldn't be very nice to me. Well, maybe the person with autism would be, but not his old man. And there's a church. I fucking hate religion. Church of the Holy... I can't tell what it says. Church of the Poison Mind. I prefer the Church of the David Carradine, but because I was diagnosed with Asperger's at the very same moment that David Carradine croaked while he was jerking off. And it happened that's what caused me to start the Church of David Carradine. Unfortunately, it's got nothing more than a Facebook page of a few people, and that fucking sucks. I wish I could get it better than that. You're not gonna see the trons today. Is that the Wayzata? No, that's not even the Wayzata distortion, or a fake distortion. It's a different fake distortion. Where's the fake Wayzata distortion? I'm pretty sure. Oh, that fucking church. I want to look at that fucking thing. That's not the fake Wayzata distortion. No trons ever come by here or anything like anymore when I'm here. Where's the fake Wayzata distortion? I don't even know where it is. Wayzata movie theater. Well, they don't have porno theaters. I don't know. Only the rich places are places that are not going to shit in this country. You got the I like to see a Tron display with hookers and prostitutes and look, and have an actual design of the Kensington area in Philadelphia where people are all on fentanyl and there's pimps and there's prostitutes. That'd be fucking awesome. With the way I talk so vulgar, and I'm fucking proud of it. Middle school. Columbine repeat, I can't say anymore. Fucking bullies, those pieces of trash. I went to Columbine and Halloween Eve. Ew. But this last Halloween I was in Pittsburgh. I was in New York City the day before. I don't know what happened to the fake Wayzata store. And I don't know if they took it down or... Yeah, maybe they took it down. I don't see it. That other fake store is not... It was the actual fake Wayzata store, and it's not there. It couldn't... Audio of the kid with autism. He kept saying train. He didn't even say Tron. He said train, train, train. He kept saying it over again. He had hand movements that were... He's got to have autism. I'm looking for it. I do not... That's a different fake stosh, and some asshole may have vandalized parts of this. It was on a few things. That might have been it. It might have been over there, but I can't remember right now because it got taken out. Fucking church. Unless it's the Church of David Karen. Church of the Holy G-Whale? I don't know. Someone said a good church would be the Church of the Holy Bowel Movement. Well, bowel movements are disgusting, but necessary. You gotta move your bowels and a bowel movement. Satan causes your poop to stink. The reason I'm bringing up autism is, what if I actually had parents that treated me good? I don't know. How would I have turned out? The problem is, if I had parents who were nice to me, but when I get to the point that you can't say this and the right things to say and what you're not supposed to say, I fucking detest and I resent that shit with a fucking passion. I fucking hate it, and everything may have ended up going to shit anyway, and I would have been just as pissed off as I am now. Yeah, to try to think of what would it be like if actually I had decent parents who didn't think that I belonged in a fucking mental institution because I liked looking at the moon and the sun when it shine on the north side of the building. Well, it would have helped in that way, but as soon as I got around to the bullshit of you can't say this, and you worry about offending people, oh God. Offending the snowflakes. I've gone through this every time I've been here. Maybe people haven't seen the other videos, let's put it that way. The Wayzata Depot was built in Anton, Zurich by the Great Northern Railway. It was closed in Anton, Evenda, also known as Anton 100 plus 2 fingers up your ass, and donated to the city of Wayzata. It is listed on the National Registry of Historic Places and the Minnesota State Historic Sites Registry. By the way, Anton 100, new fingers up your ass. That was a year that my life turned to shit, and things haven't been the same since. I discovered some cool things like a couple years later. Oh, Anton Evendon, that's when I turned 8 years old, back in the days before I had pubic hair. And then when I was 10 years old and 11 years old, when I still didn't have pubic hair quite yet. I did by the time I was I'm 10 and I was beating off. That's when I had it. Placed on July or on Tenata. Ooh, I was in Florida then, just visiting. I wasn't cursed enough to be living there quite yet. And I had parents who treated me like shit for being a nonconformist. That's another part of the equation. So if I was maybe if I mean I can tell that kid who was here with autism, he's not a conformist. He's interested in Tron just like me. We have something in common. I hope that the world that we live in doesn't fucking poison his mind with conformity. Worse yet, being told what you can and can't say. Oh God, I fucking hate that. I have the same thing he does. I had it back when I was a little boy before I had any pubic hair. I didn't know I had Asperger's at the time. The railroad comes to Wayzata. He said, come. He said, come. He said, come. Dude, Beavis and Butthead. Oh, God, the time's almost up. In fact, I got to head back. Did Beavis and Butthead have autism or Asperger's? Someone thought they were... I can't say that fucking R word anymore without getting in trouble with YouTube. There's some people that's fucking ridiculous. When it's a legitimate word. Well, it's, starts with an R and with a D. Sometimes it's an ED. I can't say the fucking word. I am so sick of this shit. It's a legitimate word. It's not even an insulting word. It's a scientific word. But so someone said Beavis and Butthead were that R word person or Down syndrome. Beavis and Butthead Down syndrome. I don't think so, but I don't think they had autism, but I think they have ADHD. That seems to be more for Beavis and Butthead because they're too outgoing to be on the autism spectrum. I guess if you're only interested in the special interests of sex, I guess you don't have autism. If you have other interests with it, then you do, I guess. I'm running out of time here. The railroad comes to Wayzata. He said, come. Imagine the excitement on that day in Autinix 7. Well, I remember I wasn't even here for it, but the disgust and the letdown and that they wouldn't have that, and Anton 100 and new fingers up your ass and Anton of none when they stopped having Trons run here. That was the devastation of that day or whatever day that happened in that year. They stopped having passenger Trons for people to ride, those fucking bastards. But when the first railroad came, he said came, to sleepy village of Wayzata, and the legendary locomotive William Crooks, gaily gay, painted red and yellow, supposed to paint a rainbow, yellow blasted, its white, its whistle as it approached the lake. To the astonishment of the locals, a crowd of picnickers, dignitaries. I'm not sure what the fuck dignitaries. I heard the word a million times. I guess I have to look it up so no one will give me shit if I'm not knowing the meaning of the word. And a crowd of campers stepped off the Tron, and with the arrival of the railroad, Wayzata became the leading town on Lake Minnetonka, and the region was on its way to become one of the nation's premier resort areas. And that was before people were driving, though. There's Lake Minnetonka. It's unusually warm for this time of year. I have no fucking time left. You could still see the ice on the lake, and there's no, unfortunately, it's so warm you can't walk on it. If it wasn't warm, I wouldn't have been able to came here. He said, come. There's the railroad track, no Trons. I'm so glad I have to end the video. I'm so glad I have Asperger's because I make the most interesting videos, and when nobody makes more interesting videos than I do, people like my videos. Fuck them. People get to see my videos and hear my spoken words of the chosen people, even if they don't like it. And if they don't like it, then they have a stick up their ass, but they can pull that stick out of their ass and sometimes I'm going to end the video.